shell. You can organize them either by module or by exam, or add them all to a single page. If you're going to do it by module or by exam, you would use the unit function in Open edX. If you want to do it by just as a single page, you could use the custom pages feature. So you can have your syllabus on one page and then like readings on a different page, and maybe, you know, study guides on a different page, whatever. You can have those custom pages. For practice activities, obviously you can use quizzes like Kim showed, but there's also a tool called Drag and Drop, which is an interactive, a little bit gamey kind of a thing. Makes it feel like you're gamifying the learning a little bit, makes it kind of fun. Or if you have the publisher of your textbook sometimes can provide practice activities, in which case you can iframe that resource into the system. So again, typically practice activities are typically worth very few or no points at all, but provide an opportunity to practice what's being learned in class. Similarly, you have low stake quizzes. These are usually routinely scheduled assessments, auto-graded by the LMS. So you've got like multiple choice questions, matching questions, short answer, true, false, those kinds of things that you can have built in there, either routinely or you open them when you get to a certain point in the content. And that's the problem tool on eSheet. For assignment uploads, this is your written assignments like essays or research projects, research papers that would be graded against a provided rubric where you can provide feedback. In eSheet, and that's the open response assessment tool that provides that function. What's really great about the open response assessment is that in addition to doing staff feedback where you grade it, you also can open it up to peer feedback, so they can provide each other feedback. And I've used peer feedback on like research projects. So they get kind of a different, where one student will provide feedback to another student on their paper or project, so that they get kind of multiple points of feedback. So that's kind of a nice feature about the open response assessment. For offline assignments, these are activities that are conducted outside of the LMS. For example, if you've got something that you do in person and you want to provide that grade online, or if the publisher's website has those interactive activities or practice things and provides a grade that you are able to export. In any case, you are able to use the staff graded assignment tool, where you are able to export a spreadsheet, enter the grades for those particular assignments, upload it back, and then it is added to the grade book for the course. And again, then that full grade book, we have a grade book in eSheet that will take all of these assignments, add them in one location, and it really becomes a powerful source of data to inform what you are doing and to enhance student achievement, so they're able to get those grades really on demand and immediate feedback on those auto-graded things, and get that feedback on this graded assignments before the end of the semester, so they can project out what their grade is going to be. And again, full grade book is available there and really helpful. So I'm sure number one question at this point, I've not had a chance to get into the chat and look, but how is it that an eSheet instructor is able to create a digitally, oops, that is not what I wanted to do. How is it that an eSheet instructor is able to create a digitally enabled course on the platform? First and foremost, you have to complete Masterclass. Masterclass, Foundations of Excellence for Teaching Online, is our online pedagogy training. It really teaches you kind of the what are the principles of online teaching, gives you really a foundational understanding of what is different about operating in the online space, how to address some of those points that students raise, like instructor presence, building community. Also talks about ensuring alignment between your learning objectives, the activities that you provide, and the assessments and what you are grading them against. So completing that is going to be really important for your first step there. Then you need to complete the How to Build an Open edX Studio. That teaches you how to use the Open edX system, how to add a problem component, how to add the text, how to upload a PDF, all of those little details about using the LMS itself. At the end of that course, you are provided with a form where you can request a course shell, at which point you can start to design and build your digitally enabled course. once you have all of the elements in there that you want to have, you'll want to ask your ELIS system admin or your e-learning coordinator to make sure the students that are in your class are already loaded in ELIS, which is the first step to granting them access to the eSheet platform. If you've been in masterclass already, you understand you get an email that says, hey, you've been added, and gives you that welcome screen. You have to activate and make sure that you are authorizing the single sign-on system to register you for the platform. Once both those things are done, then you work with your ELIS system admin and your e-learning coordinator to beta test your course. This is a process where someone else goes in and just makes sure that everything works the way it's supposed to. And then it becomes a master that then is used to create course offerings for student enrollment. I will offer one small caveat. Because your students have to be added to ELIS and register on the platform before they can actively access and be enrolled in a course, you need to give a little bit of lead time, because having the ability to get them loaded, depending on the queue of how many people are being loaded into the system, it can take a little time. At this very moment, most universities have their ELIS system admins and their e-learning coordinators actively adding students to the platform. So it's possible your students have already been added. That's just something you'll have to work with your system, but just don't think you can build your course and have it open tomorrow. It does take a little bit of time, so just give yourself a little bit of lead time there. Fabulous. Now let's have our third poll. Find out how many of you here have completed masterclass, if you've completed how to build an open edX, and we're curious what are the biggest obstacles you face in e-learning. And so we'll give you some time to answer this poll. Should be showing up on your screen now. And then we will, in fact, turn it over to questions and answer some of the questions that have popped up and see what we can do. I'm going to bring back Kim and David and Christy, who I can't find. There you are. So we can take a look at all of our questions once we're done with the poll. So looks like we've got a good strong majority who's completed masterclass. We'll give you all a little bit more time to answer the poll. But looks like bigger chunk has not yet completed how to build an open edX. We'll give a little bit more time for a little bit more of you to interact with the poll. Maybe another 30 seconds or so. How was the Q&A forum, Christy?
It is busy. We have lots of really great questions, and
Great.
yeah.
We'll get to that. All right, let's end the poll. And looks like we got about half of folks participating. And look at what that we have here. 74% has completed masterclass, but only 36 have finished how to build an open edX. And let's see if we are we seeing the answers on, sorry, I'm not sure what I'm sharing. Do we have here we go, the obstacles.
Sure. Mm-hmm.
There we go. So what do we got? Time management, technical, training, time, studios, a challenge. Oh, we've got lots of pages. Well, I think this is great. Let's go back to the slide deck. We'll definitely be collating those responses. So very much appreciate all of you sharing your experiences with us, and we will be able to collate those responses and